on continuous. The recording has started, and so I feel that we're in a good place to start. Before we start, I want to take a quick selfie. Marcelo and everybody else who've been in previous seasons, you know this. Just want to take a quick selfie. So if you're able to turn on your video for a second for this selfie, that would be wonderful. If not, we totally understand. Cool. I see some people's videos are on. So 1, 2, 3. Yay. Awesome. I saw Marcelo trying to not miss out. Yeah, so excited to have everybody here. Hi, Louise, I also see you. And just to go through like what we're going to be talking about today. So today we're going to be doing welcome and introductions for everybody, and I'll just give everybody to just take us through their projects, and then basically good builders, because we have people who've never participated before, and then we're going to meet season 4 as it is as the cohort is at the moment, and then we're going to go through the program structure, and then mentorship, and then what the next steps are going to be. Sorry, Marcelo, that's okay. Okay, so what is GoodBuilders? So we have a flagship builder program that runs like an accelerator for 3 months. Now we are in the 4th season, so we've already run 3 seasons. The last season was season 3, and I'm also going to share a bit of statistics on that. But basically, GoodBuilders gives builders who've applied and who have an interesting value proposition for for the GoodDollar ecosystem, or basically builders who are building within the ecosystem and are focusing towards growth while still building, an opportunity to do that. We provide streaming, we provide grants that are streamed to each person's wallet, which means that you're getting grants every single moment as you build. And this is done through Flowstate. We have mentors and community who support you builders as you build, and our community has over 1 million people. And then we provide you with also internal support to make sure that you're getting every support that you need to grow as a builder, not just funding. Starting on season 3, and we see some teams here. So we had 9 teams. We had over 440 million G distributed. This in USD is around $50,000. And then we are in 181 countries. We have over 1 million people in the G ecosystem. And season 4 is here. You're next. Season 3 alumni that we have in this season, I'm going to mention them. But we had 9 teams, all that built, and they all achieved their milestones, and it was very fun to see them grow. I'm sure many of them can tell you the testimonial from season 3 and how useful it was for them. So season 4, we have 7 teams so far, and so far because we might accept 2, 3 more or 2 more teams within the season, but we have soft ads, we have Balayo, we have the Lulu, we have action items, action order, not action items, and then we have good drops, we have onwards, and we have Vala. 3 of these teams have come from the buildathon that we had, action order, the new kid in the block, and so excited to work with you. And then soft ads, Balayo, and the Lulu. These are the teams that are returning from season 3. How is this how is the team or how is the program going to be looking like? Today we are launching, so the kickoff call happens today. The first demo day, and demo days happen every 2 weeks, is today, and we've created a whole schedule around that. So I will be sharing with you a calendar where you can book your calls. And then every Tuesday, as the epochs run, and I'm going to share what an epoch means. We're going to be having bi-weekly demo days, as I've mentioned. I will be sharing my calendar, so you're able to. Oh, sorry, I have like 6 guests that are waiting to be admitted. Awesome. Now they're in the call. Yeah. So I will be sharing with builders in this program my calendar so that you can share your weekly one-on-ones and see how we work together. And then 4 workshops that we will be also scheduling, and I'll invite you for them. And then September 22nd becomes the final demo day. And for most of you, the end of the road in terms of this season. The next things will be wrap up and, just evaluating the season and how useful it was for you. So how does the funding work? We talked about streaming. This is done through Flowstate, and this means that every second, every minute, you're receiving some money in your account. We have mentors who received 50% of the voting power. And then we have metrics, and I'm going to go through this in a bit. But we have 50% of the voting power going to mentors, 25%, this is the GoodDollar community or your community that you rally to support your project through the voting, and then 25%, this is the metric score. Why this particular gating of the votes? This is because we want you to feel supported when you're being when you're building. We don't want it to be a popularity contest. That's why community vote is at 25%. So community is important, but what is important is to have, first of all, metrics, and these are things that show that your project is active and actively building and also is being used by people. And then 50% of the mentors, these are people who are voting for your project, basically on how they find it useful in terms of, usage, and also how much they support your project. And then 25% is the community, because you're building for the community, so you need to test it out with the community. And the community, when they use your project, your product, that's how we know our product is working. So this is the analogy behind it. And I said I'll talk about the epochs, but just to talk about the epochs here are the 2-week window in which almost everything happens. So in these 2 weeks, there's funding that is being streamed. There's voting that happens between the community, the metrics, and then the mentors as well. So that's why we have community activation. At the end of each epoch, the day before, on Tuesdays, we're going to be having demo days and spotlights for different teams. And then funds are continuously distributed through streams and through the number of votes that people have. What does this mean for you? So this means that we will require you to work towards your goals. There's a section on Flowstate where you need to update your milestones. And then we will expect you to communicate your progress consistently, whether it's talking to mentors, talking to me as well, because we'll be having lots of one-on-ones with you. And these one-on-ones are not really to direct how you build your project, but rather for us to build with you. And if you need anything unblocked, do you need partnership? Do you need pointers on how to activate your community? Do you need mentorship support? Maybe your mentor is not as active, or you need another mentor. So these are the calls. These are the reasons for these calls. And so this is what it currently, this is what it means for you. We are in this with you, which means that we will support you at every step of the way. We, even from the last season, we were supporting all the builders with social media shout outs, ecosystem visibility to all the people that we have, exposing your application to our community through social media or any other platform that exists. And then we will be giving post-epoch highlights, and this could be in terms of social media recaps on the different blogs that we do. We will be sharing materials and templates, and then we do try our best to provide timely feedback and support. The other thing that I'm going to mention here, and is also going to be mentioned towards the end of this call, is that we also have other tools other than the funding from the Flowstate and from this GoodBuilders program to help you either to onboard users or to basically get discounts wherever possible, so that it's easier for you to continue building your project. As I mentioned, we have demo days every 2 weeks. We're going to have 6 in total, and these are going to run from July all the way to September 22nd. When it comes to mentors, I know I've said a lot, so we will be matching every team. And for everybody here who's not a builder, I am speaking to the builders directly, and then we're going to do a round of introductions. So just bear with me because I have to relay this information. So I see some mentors here. Thanks for showing up, guys. And we're going to have a round of introduction, just again to mention this. But for every team, we will be matching you with a mentor. And this is a person that, is going to be either someone that has identified your team and wants to work with you, or someone that you've identified you want to work with, or please allow me to admit some people, or people that we will match to you based on the needs that you've presented as being part of this program. Okay, so this is how we do the mentor matching. Mentors are your advocates, and they have the biggest chunk of the votes. So we ask you to chat with them, ensure that you're telling them like the progress, ask for help where needed, because most of these mentors are not just advisors, but people who've been in the in the mud and have helped startups. Some of them are founders themselves. And so you will find yourself in a community that has done this before and can help you. So make sure that you are connected to your mentors. We ask that you meet them at least once a month, but then this is usually very relationship based, and then you can find yourself meeting them week by week depending on your needs. This season we have lots of mentors who are in go-to-market, mentors who have also expertise when it comes to AI partnerships. And so we expect you to use this resource because it's here to help you. Some of the mentors will be helping us to run workshops, which is yay, because we want to have like 4 workshops. I will be sharing this information as soon as I have it. And then the other thing that we ask is that you reach out proactively and don't wait for us to identify this, though in our one-on-ones, we can always be talking about this. What we expect from you, of course, is to continue shipping on Celo mainnet, because all of everybody who was accepted into the program is shipping on Celo mainnet. To build publicly on Flowstate, and I'm also going to share what this interface looks like in a bit. And basically building publicly on Flowstate means updating your Flowstate, updating your progress. We have accepted into the program with certain conditions and certain milestones that you've set. So we'll expect that these are updated regularly so that people can see the progress. And then we will ask that you attend every demo day. And if you're not able to attend demo day, though we do not recommend it, we ask that you share with us that information in advance. We have, again, over a community over 1 million users. We expect you to look for ways in which you can engage them, and we're happy to support where possible. And then we encourage collaboration within the cohort. Even the previous cohorts that we had them interact with each other, collaborating with each other, because this is one of the ways in which we can support growth. As part of being in the Builders round, you will receive a grantee kit. You've already received access to Flowstate to be able to build publicly. There is a Builders group. I know you might be in the general group, but I'll share a smaller access to the group that we have called GoodBuilders program on Telegram, where we share a lot of information. I will share with you after this call also a calendar where you can add it to your own calendar so that you have access to the demo days. And then mentor access. We have a mentor directory that is currently updated and continuously being updated as we get more people who want to support the ecosystem. And then aside that, we will also share GoodDollar docs that might be very useful for you as you continue building. So before I go to introductions, because I have said a lot and I also want to leave out some questions. So the next steps, we would want you to join the Telegram and introduce yourself. I'll share the link in a bit. We will ask that you update your milestones by tomorrow. This is on Flowstate, and just let us know once you have updated these milestones as we've been chatting. We will ask that you add demo days, workshops in the calendar that we will send to your own calendar so you don't miss out on anything. The grantee kit has a lot of information. So between this week and next week on Tuesday, while we have our one-on-ones, I will expect you to have gone through the grantee kit and share in any questions that you might have, and also have booked a one-on-one with me. And then if you can, by tomorrow, please share your mentor references based on the mentor directory that I will share. This will help me basically look at where you need more support and be able to allocate or talk to somebody who can help you better. Then there's Flowstate. We do chat on Flowstate a lot, and so we want to make sure that everybody is not missing out on anything that we're sharing. So if you're able to go to Flowstate and go to your profile, and I can also take you through that in a bit, and just update to allow notifications, that would be great. And then also on the grantee kit, we have how voting works, how engagement rewards work. I will obviously create a session that is dedicated to this, but also just make sure to go through that so that you know how to activate your community, to talk to your mentors, and also how to maximize on the metrics that we have. The metrics are usually assessed by a bot that basically runs like a web and assesses your project activity across the season. Then the last thing here is we have a tool called Amplify, or we have partnered with a product called Product Clank, and they do amplification activities. And this will be basically to help make sure that your product or what you're building right now is in the right audiences, and we're having a lot of people support you to get more eyes on your project, which is always useful and something that we want to see. So that's all I had today. I will stop there, and then I'll stop there, check if there are any questions. If there are not any questions, I would want to talk about the streaming. It will start today and will run for the next 12 weeks, which is exactly 3 months. And so once that is set up, I will also share information. I'll stop there. Any questions that there are? I've gone this through quickly so that we have enough time for introductions. Just checking. Main changes from last season to this one. I think the main changes are, or maybe let's say updates, is that more than ever, we're still focused on growth and are looking for, we have introduced Amplify, the product that will help us to possibly get more eyes on this one. We are pumping up on the amplification to our ecosystem, so you will see most of that. And then mentors are new. So we have mentors, a lot of new mentors who I'm excited to introduce, and I will introduce to you to them either here on this call or in the other calls that we might have with them. Caleb, maybe we can chat about this, but you should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to. Maybe I can take this opportunity and give me a second to just charge my computer. 1 second. I want to go through how Flowstate looks like and how you can edit your milestones. Marcelo, could you confirm if you can edit your milestones? Okay. I am still sharing my screen, I think. Okay, share this tab instead. So for everyone, I'm just going to share this link right now. So that is the season 4 interface and how it looks like. When you scroll through, you will be able to see basically like how many teams have been accepted and how many teams that you can support through your voting. If you're a mentor, you will have more votes allocated to you, and you will see them here as well. And then if you are a community member, you will see around 10 votes allocated to you. These 10 votes will be, you'll get additional 10 votes per every epoch, and epoch again is the window that we have for building. If you wanted to, right now, if you are not registered as a voter or you're not a whitelisted user, this would not be appearing to you. This ballot, add to ballot, you'll just see an arrow that takes you to a place where you can be able to verify. And otherwise, if you need any help, feel free to reach out to me. This page will obviously change because we're starting streaming today, so it looks a bit different. But then if you're a registered voter, this is what you end up seeing. If we add more projects, you'll see them here. If I want to see information about a certain project, I can just click here. And you can see my side window. I can click on Learn More. And once I click on Learn More, and I'm going to share this tab instead, I will see all the details about that team. So the details, just the description of what they do, their feed, what they've been posting, and then the milestones that they're working towards this season. And this is what I mean when I say that we will be building publicly. I will stop sharing there and check anyone who has a question. Okay. Just to reiterate, I will be sharing an email with all these documents that I've shared. So if you need, if you don't get the information about the grantee kit and everything related to that, I will also let you know. I will just share the mentors directory very quickly. If you're here, you're a community member and you would want to be a mentor, and you've not had an opportunity to maybe register, please chat to me. I will just put the link. I'm having a slight issue with my internet, but this is my Telegram where you can chat me if you want to become a mentor. Yeah, and the mentors directory is not loading for me. But let me just share it also on the chat. So this is the mentors directory, and we will be also adding onto it and updating it. Let me know if you're able to access it. For now, I'm not able to log into it for some reason. Olisa is asking, would be better if someone can vote from project page also? To vote from the so yeah, thanks for that. I will be sure to pass on that feedback. Okay, any question, guys? Otherwise, I'm really happy to jump into introductions. I don't know if I introduced myself, which is actually really weird because I just started. Marcelo, I see you shaking your head. My name is Rael. I support the builder ecosystem here at GoodDollar. I lead it. And so anything builder related, including this program, anything open source contribution, looking for the community and managing the community there, I am your guy. And this is why I'm actually leading this program. I do not run this alone. We are a team of 4. We have Mary, who does growth. Unfortunately, she was not able to be here on this call. And then we have Hadar. He's also not able to be on the call because he's on another call. He's the CTO and team lead, and basically will help you with everything ecosystem related, also available as a mentor. And then we have Lewis, who is our technical lead, and also is in the mentors list. So if you click on that link, you're able to see everybody. Again, as I mentioned, we're going to be as I mentioned, we're going to be able to update this, and it might look a little different the next time you look at it. Any question before we go to the exciting part of doing introductions? Okay, for the format of introduction, because I don't see anybody who is volunteering, I'd want the cohort to introduce themselves first. And then probably we could have mentors who are on the call. So when you're introducing your project, only 7 projects showing, why not more projects? So we are still accepting more projects in the season, just that the streaming and the project was starting today. Applications closed today, and then we will continue with the review. And so 3 or more, 3 or less or more projects might be accepted in the season. That's to you, Dylan. Okay, awesome. So I'm just going to start with season 4, the introductions. Please tell us about, and maybe we can just use the format that is given here. Talk to us about your project. Tell us what is exciting about it, what you're excited for this season. I'd ask that you take 1 minute or 2 minutes maximum to just say this, but please wow us. Olise?
Okay, thank you. My name is Olise. I'm working on soft ads. It's
Is it my internet?
It's an advertisement platform, like monetizing your ads. So for those websites here, you have an opportunity to monetize your audience and then earn from it, and the audience also earns. Otherwise, I've been building with GoodDollar since season 1, and
we have lost you for a bit.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe you can start again. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Also, I'm also using Wi-Fi, so it's off and on. So my name is Olise. I'm building softads.org. Am I still around?
Yes.
Oh God. I'm still around.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, my network is also bad. My name is Olise, and I'm building soft ads. It's a way to monetize your audience if you have a site, and it's a way to reach a large audience if you're an advertiser, via leveraging people's sites, and then you earn from them. It will be like I'll have to show you much stuff on the demo day 1, but for other than that, I'm also a builder in the ecosystem. And yeah, I always help out on people who have issues. And yeah, that is it. Sorry, maybe short.
Awesome. Thank you, Olise. Olise is aiming to getting more than, I think, is it 1,000 or more users in this season? So quite ambitious. Yeah, and I think between 1 to 3 but I don't want to misspeak to talk about it in a manner that you don't want it represented. But excited to have you in the season. Marcelo or Luis, you guys are next.
Yes, I can introduce it briefly. So basically, I'm the founder of Balayo, and Luis and Simon here are helping. Luis is currently the community manager of Balayo, and he is also the secretary of the chapter of Fiel, Gaviões da Fiel, organized group in Brazil for one of the largest football teams here. And Simon, who is here, is also experienced Web3 communicator and also a film director. He's like a famous guy. And so basically, Balayo, it's a task management tool. It's a decentralized one, so you can create tasks for yourself privately or for other people to help you. Usually, we are talking about small tasks like do this small thing, but you can also use it for larger tasks related to development, etc. And in the season 4, we are launching the organizations feature, which means that instead of going for each user, we are going for organization, and that was a demand from our participation in season 3, where we had 3 organizations, and all the 3 kept saying, Marcelo, I want to see my tasks in my dashboard. Marcelo, there's a lot of tasks and my users can find it. So basically, we are going for it right now. Thank you, Hael. Thank you, everyone. And should I pass to someone else, or do you pass?
Yes, please pass it over. I'll just do a closing. But also, Marcelo is working to Marcelo, Luis, and now Simon. Is this Simon? Yeah.
Yes,
are working towards increasing the number of users and also more tasks. So excited to see where this goes. Zinta?
Matthias Manta. It's a nice name.
Oh, Matthias is also. Is he also part of your team? Oh, okay.
No. I am from I am from a new team that has not been accepted yet, but I am listening carefully. So
okay.
Guys.
Okay, awesome.
But I am from Uruguay, so let's go Latin America.
Awesome.
So other people to pass to. Cyril,
she's actually presenting.
Oh, okay.
The Lulu, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
My name is Zinta. I'm the founder of the Lulu. It's really nice to be back here again and seeing you all. Yeah, it's amazing. So basically, the Lulu is a habit contract that helps you achieve personal and group habits on chain. So during the last season, we were more focused on personal goals, which we have here. So if you come to our platform and you go to goals, you'd see all the personal goals that a lot of people achieved during the last season. But yeah, this season we added a little update for people to achieve collective goals. Or rather achieve goals as a group. So we have some campaigns here. If you want to work 10K steps daily, you can join, and some of our campaigns are free while the others are paid. So for this one, you have to pay 100G, and then when you miss a milestone, you get to forfeit a certain amount. So when you're joining, we basically tell you the rules. So for this one, which is paid, you pay 100. If you miss a milestone, you forfeit 2%. This is set by the admin. It can be 5, 10, or 2. And the pool goes to the winners, people who were able to stay consistent with their goals. So that's it for the paid campaigns. And then we have the free ones for this one, which is for reading. If you want to pick a book rather than your phone, so this one is free. You don't need to pay any money, and you don't get any reward also. So basically that's what we're building. And yeah, can't wait to mingle with you all and collaborate. Thank you.
Excited. Thank you so much, Zinta. And also, yeah, looking forward to seeing the Lulu. I thought when I saw your presentation, I thought you had manifested being accepted to the program, and then I read it well. It was like someone manifested it, but all works. Yeah, congratulations, and I'm just gonna finish with like a congratulatory note for everybody. So maybe let's have Good Drops, Salake, join. Excited to hear more about your project, and yeah, take it away. I have seen you on the call.
Hi everyone, my name is Oshuke and I'm the founder of Good Drops. So excited to be in this season of the $GoodDollar Builder program. So basically, Good Drops is basically a scavenger hunt that goes on Celo, where users can drop $GoodDollar tokens at different locations on the map, and people can go to those locations and claim the $GoodDollar, so long as they are within a 100-meter radius. So this is useful for businesses, artists, events that want to generate foot traffic in certain locations. They can use it to attract users to come. To also have things like sponsor drops where a business can start a campaign and it basically just saying, hey, there's free money at this location, just come, and within it you can claim. So yeah, we have plans of adding more features to the app and making it very real world worthy, so that it can be used. So it can be used in different like Web3 events, DevCon, and so on. So yes, that is basically what Good Drops is all about. Excited to be in this season, and yes.
Awesome. Thanks, and nice to meet you. Nice to meet you in Good Drops, because before before Salake was doing FocusBet, and now he's doing Good Drops. Next, we have Onwards.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. My name is Oluwakemi, and I'm the founder of Onward. So Onward is basically a learn-to-earn decentralized application built on Celo. The goal of Onward is to teach users about the GoodDollar ecosystem, way beyond them just claiming UBI. But aside from teaching users about the GoodDollar ecosystem, we also have a part of Onward that teaching users to spot different scam patterns. But this part is interactive in such a way that while they are learning about these scam patterns, they can also play a game, a whack a scam game, and still learn while doing that. I look forward to collaborating with everyone and so having an amazing time generally. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks. Thanks, Oluwakemi. Appreciate it. And I think next one we have Vala.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, so happy to be here today. So I'm building Valor. My name is Marvelous, and I'm building Valor. So Valor is a game, basically, where players verify their identity via GoodDollar, and then they choose a character class, and then they get sent on a mission throughout the period of the game. So basically, an exciting part is just the game. After you get to a level, you get paid in GDollar, and then you're able to spend what you've earned in the marketplace. So this creates like an ecosystem and just like an economy, basically. So I'm excited to be part of this season. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm also excited that you are in the season. Vala is like a very interesting game, and so I cannot wait for all of you to try it. Yeah, please also, like, if you have shared, if you have presented here, just share like a link to your product where people can see and learn about it more. And basically start trying it out. I think the last person is Caleb. I'm really sorry, I missed it, but action order is next.
Yeah, thank you guys. So glad to be here. I'm Caleb, building Action Order, the new kid in the block. For the past few months, I think we've been top 5 in the Celo proof of ship, and it's so good to be
Yeah.
building on Celo right now. And so glad to be here. And just Action Order is a 1v1 action game. It's a card action game, basically on strategy. And we run bounties monthly and sometimes weekly, depending on what's available, where people can just come and share their strategy and ensure that they're able to beat the house boss. It's a very interesting game, and I'm so happy to be here because I know with GoodDollar we're going to grow, and I'm so happy to collaborate with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, Caleb, so Action Order is also a game that is very interesting. Please, if you can send your links to the chat, that would be awesome, so people can, start trying out the game as well and get excited about it. I think on the call, I have seen Drew, who is a mentor. And then I think we have Winnie as well, who is a mentor. So if you don't mind just, unmuting, saying something, introducing yourself, and just, saying what you're looking forward to, that would be great. We're going to have a mentor builder call later on, but just say hi. There's also Lewis. There's also Lewis, there's Melody. If guys, you can unmute yourselves, maybe starting with Drew.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rael. It's a pleasure to be here. Really cool seeing the projects that are taking part. It's my second time being a mentor. I took part last season and it was a lot of fun. The best part was just kind of seeing the projects grow in real time and being able to kind of participate in the streaming funds experiment. So yeah, really looking forward to it. My name's Drew. I'm from Crypto Altruists. I'm the founder, and what Crypto Altruists is a content and education platform focused on blockchain for good applications. We have a podcast, blog, workshops. We have a Web3 toolkit for nonprofits, and it's really all centered around helping build the power of kind of Web3 tools for the impact economy and helping onboard impact builders to Web3. So a little bit about us, and such great alignment with this program and with a lot of the projects here. So I'm really excited to be a part of it and to get to know the projects more. So thanks for the time and for doing this.
Awesome. Thanks, Drew. Yeah, we might be doing podcasts as well with some of the builders, but that's still yet to be decided. So that's exciting. Awesome. We have Winnie, who can just unmute herself and say something about the season as well. New kid in the block as well.
Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening from wherever you're joining us from. My name is Winnie Adhiambo, joining you from Kenya. I'm a communications practitioner with 5 years experience in telling stories and giving out communications, which is mostly tech-oriented. Right now, I work in an organization called Kala with a QH, which aims to catalyze digital transformation across Africa. I'm super excited to meet the builders who are here. I can't wait to interact with you and see how we can make an impact. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Winnie. Excited to have you. I know everyone who's looking into breaking into social media, you'll be looking for Winnie. So please let me know when you need to talk to her, and we can definitely set up a chat there. I think the other person is Mel. I see you on the call.
Yes. Thank you, Rael, and hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here today. Looking forward to interacting with everyone. I think there's a whole lot of cool products that I've just had about on this call, so I'm looking forward to getting to learn more about them and you guys. My name is Melody Muhwana. I come from a background in AI adoption and change management. So basically the human side of getting people to actually use new tools, not just building them well. So what I bring will be a psychology background and lots of experience figuring out why people trust or don't trust something new, especially in African markets. Currently, I lead AI market expansion at MindHive AI, while also running my consultancy, mainly AI. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working with you all to pressure test whether real users will adopt your products or how to make the adoption easier for them. That's where I'd be most useful to you. So looking forward to diving into this new season with all of you.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Mel. I know, like those are just profiles that we have also in people who've joined the call. If you look at the mentor directory, you'll be able to get like the new mentors that we have who are super exciting. And, we work with Drew and all the other mentors from the previous season to just make this season very good. So Mel, again, as she said, she's going to be dealing with psychology and how people basically basically adopt your project, which I think is actually something that we really need this season. Mel might also be running a workshop, so we will keep you updated on that. And in case of anything, in case you miss out on this, let me know, but we will be announcing it on our social platforms as well. We have more mentors as well, but they're not here on this call, so unfortunately I cannot introduce them. And my computer is not really loading the link, but the link is here. Let me just share it again for the mentors directory. Dylan, in the interest of time, because I know that you have already submitted a project, I would want to review it first, but I will be getting back to you, but you can take like 2 minutes to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm audible. Yes, I'm Natik. I'm from India. I'm building two serve on Celo network, which is basically integrated into the GoodDollar community. So what we are doing, like we are beneficial for the users and the task creators. So we have the task creators to onboard only real user, no fake account, no civil, and nothing. We have integrated KYC system in our platform, so only real users can onboard and complete task and earn on GoodDollar. So this way, we are exploring GoodDollar in different ways and help user to explore GoodDollar and earn some GoodDollar tokens. So that's what we are building, and still it's we are in initial phase, but we are building great and hope we will do better in future. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Dylan. I have seen your application. As I mentioned, we are closing applications today, but then the review still continues for those people that applied. Of course, for a limited window of time. But yeah, so excited that you have applied, and I will review. And yeah, you can share the link for the project here if anybody is curious. I'm not seeing any other mentor, and this call was basically to give more eyes to the project. Welcome you all. So Soft Ads, Balayo, Delulu, Action Order, Good Drops, Onwards, Vala. Huge congratulations for making it in this season. Looking forward to growing with you. If anything, for those of you that are returning for this from the previous season, you saw how motivated we all were. You saw how much we put into the projects, and even hitting all the milestones was not something that was easy. And I'm looking forward to even more magic this season. Congratulations once again. I will be sharing all the materials that we have. And everybody, if you could just help me clap for the teams. I know we are all on a virtual call, but if you could help me clap for the teams to congratulate them, that would be super awesome. Yeah, congratulations everyone, and excited to work with you. I'll pause there because I am talking a lot, but I want to give like either 2 minutes for any questions that you might have. And if you don't have any questions, I might end the call, and then we will continue chatting on Flowstate. I'll also share this deck to everybody who's been attending, to everybody who's attended this call. Yeah, let's go.
I have one question, if I may.
Yes.
Which is the best way or the happy path for projects that have not been accepted yet, but they might or they are in review? Which is situation? Because I think I have been go through.
Can you ask that again?
How projects that have not been accepted yet, would be accepted later, which is
depends on like, so if the projects have applied like an hour before the call, I probably have not looked at them, right? But if the project has been, I'm in communication with most of the teams. I think all the teams have received communication from me. So if you sent it like an hour ago, I probably have not reviewed it, but I will review it and get back to you. Have you applied?
You can get to us. Yes, I applied maybe 3-4 days ago.
Okay, sure. So maybe if you applied 3 or 4 days ago, I would suggest going to Flowstate and just looking at going to Flowstate and looking at the communication there. I might have sent something.
Thank you.
I might have sent a review. Any questions? Okay, I'll stop presenting now, and then also stop recording. Does anybody have a question? Trying to stop the recording is not working. Okay, seems like no one has a question for me. I really appreciate all of you for showing up, and for the teams that wow, on the call have been accepted. Congratulations to you all. For the teams that showed up just to, see what everybody else is building, and also for you to share that you've applied to the program, I also applaud you. And me too, I am super stoked for this season, and I cannot wait to see everything that we build together as a community. We are here to work together, and so this is like super, super exciting. I'll end the call here. But if you have any questions, I'll just drop my Telegram again. You can reach out to me on Telegram and ask the questions that you have. Otherwise, I just want again to end the call here. The next steps will follow, communication and everything that we've chatted about. Thank you so much again, and I appreciate all of you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.